Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Assassin's
Have
Creed.
you news for me, Altair?
Garnier Denaplouse is dead.
Excellent. We could not have hoped for a more agreeable outcome.
And yet,
What is it?
the doctor insisted his work was noble. And looking back, those who were supposedly his captives seemed grateful to the man. Not all of them, but enough to make me wonder. How did he manage to turn enemy into friend?
Leaders will always find ways to make others obey them. And that is what makes them leaders. When words fail, they turn to coin. When that won't do, they resort to baser things. Bribes, threats, and other types of trickery. There are plants, Altair. Herbs from distant lands that can cause a man to take leave of his senses. So great are the pleasures it brings, men may even become enslaved by it.
You think these men were drugged then? Poisoned?
Yes, if it truly was as you describe it.
Herbs. This seems a strange method of control.
Our enemies have accused me of the same.
The promise of paradise.
They think it is a garden, overflowing with women and pleasure. That I drug you as Garnier did his men, and tempt you with its rewards.
They do not know the truth of it.
Which is how it must be.
But if they knew the truth of it, that all we seek is peace.
Then they would not fear us, and we would have no hold over them. Go. It is time you continued with your work. Another rank is restored to you, as is a piece of your equipment. We'll speak again when the next has fallen.
And with that, we unlocked the next rank, which I believe is 5 throwing knives. Yeah, and the ability to attack people, which I kind of use, but don't use in the way that you're intended to use it. It's weird. But at the start of this area, we are now allowed to enter the courtyard. And there are 2 flags in here. I'll be showing the other flag at the end of the game, just because I forgot to grab it. But we don't really need to, I'm not really going out of my way for them. There's pretty much, that's it. There's really nothing here other than story reasons to be here. But yeah, let's move on to the meat of this episode, this rather short one. If you hear some knocking on the door, that's my bird trying to get my attention to open the door. But yep, I just wanted to show off this other flag I happened to find on my way over to the last area. So, or not the last area, we're going into the kingdom to travel to Jerusalem, if I'm not mistaken. And in order to do that, we're going to collect these last 2 synchronization points, and then make our way over to Jerusalem. And that's it for this video. And then in the next video, we're going to be taking on, I believe it's the rich district in Jerusalem, if I'm not mistaken. I think Jerusalem's the only one where you don't start off in the poor district. Although it could also be the middle district, so just in Jerusalem. The first area in Jerusalem is where we're going to be going to in the next video. But yeah, alrighty, so let's see what's going on. He's making so much noise right now. Oh, little Pete's. his little feet. Right underneath the door, I think. Unless that's his beak, I can't tell. Oh man, he's a funny bird. Always does the unexpected. Ooh. Today was rather nice. I went to the Renaissance Fair with some friends and my girlfriend, and we just had a really nice relaxing day. So that was pretty neat. Nice change of pace instead of going to work and or school and having to deal with annoying people and then schoolwork. Which sucks, so school starts soon. But yeah, other than that, there's not really much going on. And this is a rather short video compared to the other ones, so it's not really much to talk about. Just know that these archer towers here can get you from rather far away because they are archers, and you can just climb up them and chuck them off. It's not really that big a deal dealing with them. Ooh, that didn't look pretty. Ragdolled. Mid-climb. Wow, that was weird. Wow, not even trying to collect all the flags. I managed to get like, what was that, 1/5 of them just by like walking around. It's not that bad. I don't remember if I have the ledge grab at this point. I think you get it after this upcoming level. I believe you get it at the start of Memory Block 4. And in doing so, you get the ledge grab. So those rocks, they kind of become less annoying because instead of just falling off the entire tower after getting hit by them, you could just get hit by them and then like grab onto the next thing that's right below you. So it's not too terrible, but it can still be annoying. And now everyone's trying to kill me due to me having to happen to have been on a horse. And apparently riding a horse at high speeds is deadly in the 1100s. Deadly, I say. Well, there's only one more synchronization point, and it's not too far away. And I think I don't fight a Templar here. I think there is one around here somewhere. I just don't go after him. Should be one somewhere near here, though. Then again, a majority of the Templars are in the kingdom, with only like there being 9 in each city, if I'm not mistaken. Give or take 9 or 10 in each city. So there's really not too many. Like I'd say like over half of them are just in the kingdom itself. But yeah, with that makes the last synchronization point. So all that's left to do is run over to Jerusalem, and then we never have to come to the kingdom again until we have to go to Arsuf. But even then, you don't really have to worry about that because you can just fast travel to the area where Arsuf is closest to, and then go travel a short distance there, which isn't too bad. I didn't realize I could do that playing this game for the first time. Not that I didn't know that you could fast travel, but I didn't know I could just fast travel to a place closer and then just go over there. I remember like my first few playthroughs of this, I just ran the entire, or not ran, but like horse rode the entire way from Jerusalem to Arsuf, which is on the, it's not that far from Acre. It's only like a few 100 meters from Acre. At least according to the game, it's only a few 100 meters from Acre. Oh hey, a Templar. Well, let's make quick work of the oh right, I don't have the grab counter yet, so I can't sit him into a wall and then kill him quickly, which is the best way to deal with Templars. So we're gonna have to let him manhandle me real quick. Oh, there we go. Now that he's on the floor, I could just take him out and walk away like nothing ever happened. I said walk away like nothing ever happened. Alright, well this is a quick fight, so there's not really much to say other than I whipped 2 of them in like 2 hits. That's very impressive. But you're not escaping me. Alive, at least. Throwing knives are really broken in this game because for the most part you can kill any enemy except for like the higher level, like heavily armored enemies like the Templars, or even like some of the, I don't think you can kill the bosses with the knives. But for the most part the knives are one-hit kills, so that's really useful that you can just get into a large group, like a large fight, and just wipe out some of them with just the knives. Although it's a little tricky, sometimes it doesn't throw, like Altair doesn't throw the knife every once in a while, so it's a little iffy on whether or not it'll work. But you can take out like maybe 2 or 3 of them in like a large group with just the knives. So that's really useful. Or you can use the knives in a strategic way where you can kill an archer from far away. But that about does it for this video, so I will see you guys in Jerusalem. Peace.